Okay. Let's give this a go. Nurnberg and ranked. LOL. Marwan really likes Zorky. I think, did I buy one of those? I might have bought one of those. The Russian destroyers and I have never really gotten along. But I did that game in Kiev a few weeks ago and ranked, and it kind of reminded me, maybe I've matured enough as a destroyer player that I can wrap my brain around those ships now. So we'll see. Can I explain Survivability Expert to you like you're 5? Crumpet, it's real simple. For 3 points, your ship will get 450 points of additional health for every tier that the ship is. So, for example, on a tier 6 ship, you will get 450 times 6, which is 2,700 more hit points added to whatever your health pool is. That's it. So for a battleship, 2,700 hit points is terrible. For a destroyer, 2,700 hit points is huge. For a cruiser, it kind of depends, right? It depends on the ship.
Action stations.
Striker's like, I'm just muting everybody. Grant really does sum it up. The smaller your base health pool, the more value you get out of Survivability Expert. Well, I can be damn sure I'm not me and my rollover depth charges are not going to be doing anything useful this game. Igla, Shinonome, Spey, Pensacola, Mexikamutsu. Okay. No planes, so that gambit didn't work out. Occasionally, Mike, you'll find players who don't understand how Survivability Expert works. They'll be like, you have more health than me, you cheater. No. But yes, I hear you. So, one of the things that I'm going to have to do, now that I'm streaming in 2 locations, I'm going to have to get an app that merges the chats together and keeps them on screen. Because what I want is the guys on Twitch to be able to see what the guys on YouTube are saying and vice versa. Because I think there's some really interesting conversations going on here. Share the booze. No. No. My booze is mine. Go get your own. All right, Repulse Double Destroyer going north. I really wish one of the cruisers... Why did the Cochrane not go north? He was perfect for that duty. Fine, I'll do it. I'll cut around this island, and yeah, you guys... if that Agla has backup, that northern flank is in trouble. Okay, he's got a Pensacola, but that's not going to do it. That's not enough. He needs more. What I didn't want him to have was the Shinonome there as well, and it looks like he doesn't. What is this Undine doing? Okay, there's somebody in the middle. I got an IFAG alert, but I don't see shells. Now I see shells. There we go. See, I told you.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Ha! Suck it.
That's how it's done. Enemy
Get wrecked,
destroyer
Shinonome.
up.
Get friggin' wrecked. All right. Much, much better start to this game now. Also frees up our Undine to move through mid. I'm taking kind of crappy blind shots at the new mechs, but I'm going to see what I can get out of them. I'll move it on the Mutsu here in a moment. He's basically not moving. Oh, Mutsu and I are gonna get to be the best of friends. What is up, Mutsu? Aren't you glad you're out here in the middle with me? Aren't you so glad? I'm glad. .5 kilometer range on these guns is so ridiculous. I love all of it. It's amazing. Gelron, the turret configuration on these ships takes some getting used to, but my god, the rate of fire on these guns is insane. A 6-second reload on a tier 6 light cruiser is lunacy. These guns are so good. You can do things with Nurnberg that defy belief. It's so much fun to play this ship. Alright. Monahan, okay, we have a 2-ship lead. Alright, we have a 1-ship lead, but whatever. I still think we're in pretty good shape here. I love how I ran the Mutsu off. So Blazing, Makarov is more of same, right? I will say this. The way this ranked season has been going with carriers, I think Makarov's a better pick. And the reason for that is Makarov's AA is better, and you take defensive fire, take a Makarov, and honestly, I think you'd have a great game. The trick with Nurnberg is this. If your teammates all die spectacularly and fast, Nurnberg is in trouble. As long as you have a ship lead and can just, you know, run around and do irritating shenanigans like I'm doing, you know, farming battleships, murdering destroyers, this ship is a monster. Her reload basically guarantees she's a monster. Look at this. Look at what I'm doing to this New Mexico. Like, it's just crazy. You have more range than any light cruiser should have. Like, there are tier 10 light cruisers in the game that don't have the range that a Nurnberg has. But yes, battleships despise Nurnberg. Because I can sail around, I can sail around at 14 plus kilometers and reliably land shells and fires on them, and there's basically nothing they can do about it. Most battleship players hate Nurnberg. It's hilarious. Like, it's the reason I love playing this ship. I think I overled him. Nope. Have another fire, sir.
Our victory is in sight.
Castle. Castle's like, look, I've got your clickbait YouTube video name. Yeah, battleships hate this one simple trick. It's called queue up in a Nurnberg. You know who else hates this one simple trick? Let's see what this Pensacola does. But my AP should hurt him pretty badly. if it comes to that. My HE's going to hurt him bad enough because he's a Pensacola and he has no armor. Not like I got room to talk over here, but...
Our victory is in sight.
Fighter airborne.
Now, taking a close-range engagement with a Pensacola like this could very well be the end of me. If he has AP in the barrel, I am very possibly a dead man. But I think he's looking the wrong direction. See, he's shooting at the T-61. His guns are looking somewhere else. He has no torpedoes to threaten me with. He's coming. Oh, Lordy, he coming.
The ship is on fire.
He overpenned me.
Our team is taking the lead. Enemy cruiser
I'm a
found.
little disappointed I didn't hit him with any torpedoes, but that's fine. His turrets can't possibly keep up. That's the other thing about me getting into a close range gunfight like that. He can't possibly keep up with my turret traverse. There's absolutely no way his turrets will keep up with me. Goodbye, Graf Spee.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Oh, classic. Beautiful numbers. Beautiful numbers. Gentlemen over on Twitch. I'm sorry, over on YouTube. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, when you play in Nurnberg, it's all about abusing the range. It really is. If you could abuse the range and rate of fire of this ship, the fact that she's fragile honestly doesn't matter. And that's true. Castle makes a good point. The 360 turret buff to this ship did make it feel a lot better. It didn't used to have those, right? That's a big upgrade they gave to this thing a while ago, and it shows. It makes a big difference in her performance. Undine redeemed himself. He ended up with a good game. He was very slow to get off the mark, but he got a little bit of spotting. He got some good spotting damage, allowed me to murder that Shinanomi, and then obviously did some good work. I had a lot of fire damage on that Mutsu. That Mutsu must have hated my guts. His Makarov is just as good. Makarov's the same ship. So what they did with Makarov, right? Makarov is the same main battery. It's this exact same main battery. 6-second reload. You have like 200 meters less range. You'll never really notice or care, okay? You give up some of the torpedo power. In other words,